Welcome to the post office. Yes, it's exciting. So 21st South and Redwood Road, you will find the Post Office Annex. 278,000 square feet of mail! So from 1951 to the 1970s, mail was sorted at the Union Pacific building in downtown Salt Lake. But in the 1960s, Salt Lake City and the surrounding areas were growing so fast that the Postal Service realized that they needed a bigger sorting facility. So in 1968, they decided to build this guy. This is Colin. Colin is a stud. How long have you been here?
I've been here for 18 years.
That's awesome. If you come down here, you can actually see a lot of these really great artifacts that they have on display. You can just come in and have a look at them. Some of the stuff dates back to the 1940s and 1930s. I don't know what that thing does. Okay.
It would put an imprint of the postal.
So that you couldn't use the stamp twice.
Correct.
I love this artifact right up here, a TV VCR mounted. One thing about like the 70s, like they just had weird spaces, right? Like what was this? Like every school or office building in the 1970s had one of these, and it was usually like dusty old plants. So $8.6 million, $8.6 million. That translated to today's money is about $72 million. So I know what you're thinking. Oh, all of my tax dollars, right? No, sir. In fact, the U.S. Postal Service is the only federal agency that is self-sustaining, which means it does not rely on tax dollars to operate. Check this out, dude. Look, every kid wants to know what the sorting facility looks like.
It's a go.
What's happening?
Nothing yet.
Oh, okay.
It gives you some warning.
It takes
It gives
a
you
minute.
Warning.
There it goes. Anna here can process about 27,000 pieces of mail in an hour. 1.2 million last night alone. At their height, this building can process 4 million pieces of mail every single day. I can't even process that in my head, let alone watching it happen. So this thing right here, this thing reads all the barcodes, and the amount of time in the second it takes for it to go right there through the thing, this machine will read the barcode and determine which zip code it's going to, and then send it over here so that it can go to the appropriate area. Okay, so I'm going down this whole row, right? Each one of these is a letter carrier. So, you know, this one is Click Clavins. This one is the weird guy from Better Off Dead. This guy is this is Newman from Seinfeld. Each one of these goes to a different letter carrier and then to a different mail truck. So how big is this compared to like the post office in like my town?
You're probably about 3 times the size.
Wait a minute. I'm walking along and something just kind of catches my eye. These guys know everything. Like they know every square inch of this place. See what I mean? It looks like chaos, but everything is labeled appropriately. Even the clock. We have what a lot of people like to call junk mail. I don't like that term. I like the term mailers. Well, let's be honest, I'm in radio and this competes with me, so I'm gonna call it junk mail. So a lot of people think that the mail service is shrinking, right? Because of email, texting, free long distance, people aren't sending as many letters. And while that may be true, there are more packages being sent thanks to things like Amazon and eBay and what's that weird site that Wayfair. Can I go back to the sorting facility and drink maple syrup?
No.
Can I drive a mail truck?
No.
Can I sit on the mail sorters?
No.
Do you have one of those sucky tubes like they have at the bank?
No. Not here.
Can I buy some stamps?
Yes, you may.
Yeah, let's go buy some stamps. Can I get on one of these? No. Never hurts to ask. And if you work here long enough, they'll actually retire your jersey like in the NBA. That's pretty sweet. They don't do that in radio. They just forget you were ever there. It's funny because it's sad. That was so much fun, dude. I honestly don't care if I'm the only one that likes this episode. That was totally worth doing it. My thanks to Colin and everybody here at the U.S. Postal Service for letting us come out and hang out at the sorting facility today. Like it, subscribe to it, comment below on what you want to see next time on Cool Stuff in Utah. Bye! How do you become a letter carrier, or how do you become a mail sorter person? I don't know. It's almost like they have a website you can go to. I mean, sure, I could put a digital version on the screen, but this is more fun.
Not yet. We'll let you know when.
We really mail a lot of different things.